Hi everyone, it's Chappie's Crypto here again with another video about cryptocurrencies and how to do certain things. I like to share things about my experience I've had so far. I've only been in cryptocurrencies since back in February of 2021. I am in Australia and this video is really very timely because it's tax time here in Australia right now. Most people, or a lot of people, are doing their tax returns, etc. In doing this process, one of the things I often get asked questions about is, well, how are you going to deal with your taxes? And the reality is, for me, I often say to people, well, I wouldn't worry about your taxes until you start making money out of cryptocurrencies, because there's a lot of people who are playing and they get really paranoid about that. But for me, I've always thought about, first and foremost, let's worry about making money first. That being said, I came across this site that someone shared with me last week, and it's fantastic. If you're already familiar with it, you'll know all about it, and you probably don't need to watch this video. However, I signed up to this last week because I thought I'd just be interested to see where mine was at. I have actually not made really any money out of cryptocurrencies as yet, except for I've got some hodls that I'm holding on to. However, I'm in the process of learning how to trade. So I've had some expenses and it's just quite an interesting process. So Koinly.io, I've got a link to the Koinly website down the bottom in the description. If you want to share the love, please click on the link below and I'll get a referral code. I think there's a benefit for you as well if you use that link. However, it is free to sign up, and you can come in here and actually just use the site initially to get an idea of what to look at. So I've already set mine up and I'm going to log in here. I'll blank out parts of mine so you don't see how my current position. However, when you sign into Koinly, the first thing it's going to ask you to do, it'll actually ask you to connect your wallets. So I've already connected all of my wallets, but you'll get a screen that looks not dissimilar to this, and then you have this ability to add a wallet or exchange, and this is what you'll see initially. So the easiest thing to do, first and foremost, is think about the places that you store in your cryptocurrency. So this is not unique to Australia. This is all over the world. So if you use a trading account through Bybit or Binance or something similar, you can actually just click on Binance and it'll go through and link Koinly to your Binance account. Similarly, if you use Bybit, as I said, or if you use CoinSpot, if you're in Australia, when you might have purchased your coins through, you just go through and link all of your wallets. It takes a few minutes to go through and do that. Once you're done, what it does do, over the left-hand side here at the top of the screen, you'll see, and I've actually just clicked on this part up here for people that didn't notice what I did. Up the top here it says Discord, sorry, dashboard I should say. My mouse decided to do weird things right now. So dashboard, I've just clicked on dashboard. And this is my dashboard, just gives me a summary of my current positions. Now, the interesting thing for me that's really useful is because of the fact that I haven't really made any substantial capital gains yet, and I've actually had some losses. It actually shows me our loss position in Australia. You can carry forward negative losses, or you can put them against previous capital gains you may have realised. But the thing for me that's most interesting, and because I trade a lot on Bybit, it records your trading fees, and actually you need to get your own tax advice in this regard. But from my experience, and this is what I intend to do, I'll be claiming those as a tax deduction, because that trading fee there, as far as I'm concerned, is an expense for me generating income. So that's something that I wasn't actually considering to actually put into my tax return this year. So it's really nice to know that this gives you a really quick, easy summary. And once you've created your report, or once you've connected all your wallets, you've got a few options in here. So if I come into here, and you'll notice down here, if you go to plans, you can get it to spit you out, depending on your frequency of your transactions, a tax report. So nice thing here, it's got a tax report specific to my country, and obviously when you do sign up, it'll ask you what country you're part of. So if you're in the States or if you're in other parts of the world and you have to pay tax on your capital gains, it's a fantastic website to come onto. It will save you, I suppose, a lot of guilt for people that are worrying about whether or not they should be reporting their taxes. And it's a really good place to come in, and it's so simple. And as I said before, if you come into transactions, just use the menus along the top, and I've linked all of my wallets in here. And I scroll down here, you'll see your losses from each trade. So it's realizing my capital losses. And as you scroll down, the thing I found was really cool is this part just down here. The part here that I'm really think is worthwhile looking at is this transaction here. There was a fee associated with that particular transaction. So Koinly has recognized that fee, and it will summarize it back on my report. So when I go to do my tax return, I'll pull that report, I'll pay for the report, because there's some realized expenses there, and it's a fantastic, depending on your country, but you may be able to even claim the expense of doing the report through your taxes as well as an expense. Fantastic little website. I appreciate the person that shared that with me. It's going to save me a lot of time and effort and a lot of stress worrying about taxes, and I hope everyone that watches my channel gets a lot out of that. If you haven't already and you are into cryptocurrencies, you're really looking forward to learning how to trade effectively, I'd recommend the tradebets.com website. Will teach you how to look at the market using a thing called time price opportunity. There's links to them down the bottom, and also I put a link to one of the charting software that I use as well, called Gocharting. Hope you're enjoying the videos that I put out, and until next time, I hope you got a lot out of that video. Check out Koinly.io, use my link down the bottom, press like on the video, and until next time, I'll see you in the Discord through the Trade Bets if you're part of that community. Otherwise, bye for now.